Any thoughts on the case?
I'd say searching for clues is important to unraveling the happenings here. Build up a body of evidence so when it comes time for the parlor reveal, you can accuse a suspect.
I think I've already got my man.
Please be careful, Sammy. I'm pretty sure your rash accusations have sent more than one innocent to jail in the past. Hello, Sammy. Anything I can do to help out?
The body has moved. Did you see it?
Sorry, Sammy. My glasses need cleaning. I didn't see anything.
He stole my makeup. I probably shouldn't ask why. Good afternoon. You must be that detective fellow. How can I help you?
I'd like to ask you a few questions, ma'am.
I'd be happy to oblige. Have a seat and take a load off your feet. Now that you aren't standing like a beached whale, what are your questions?
On the night of the murder,
I was with my friends at the Garden Beautiful convention, rigorously rooting up rogue garden grubs. What was you snickering at?
nothing. That's all for now.
Good afternoon. You must be that detective fellow. How can I help you?
I'd like to ask you a few questions, ma'am.
I'd be happy to oblige. Have a seat and take a load off your feet. Now that you aren't standing like a beached whale, what are your questions?
Were you and Mr. Bodinia close?
Heavens no! We were merely socially parallel.
I see. So you were having an affair.
No, you cresp bin. We were merely equals in station. The idea that you ever suspected I should be attracted to such an odious fellow makes my gorge rise.
So you dislike the victim. A motive.
Oh! You seem a bit dense for this kind of work.
Oh, Sammy, how nice to see you.
How are things with you?
Never been better. My hubby and I have been doing great since you helped us out.
That certainly was one heck of a case. Who would have guessed the money was in the bag all along?
If it hadn't been for you, venison and care would be down the drain now. My hubby and I can't thank you enough, Sammy. Oh, Sammy, how nice to see you.
May I ask some questions?
Not at all. I'd be happy to answer your questions. Fire away.
Were you acquainted with Mr. Bodinia?
I knew him casually. He was a client, after all. I probably knew him better than I would ever want to.
How so?
Mr. Bodinia was hardly the glamorous jet-setter the papers made him out to be. Very coarse and irritating, like sand.
Okay, that's all for now.
Fire away. Bye-bye, Sammy.
How could I finish my masterpiece without red? I'm busy.
So what is that you are painting? Murder?
It is the austere Roman octopus. It was said that Emperor Nero used it to spank people to death for his entertainment. I'm busy.
May I ask some questions?
No!
Nice try, but I'm afraid you'll have to.
I know my rights! You are interfering with art!
So can you tell me where you were on the night of the murder?
I was here painting.
So you were at the scene of the crime?
Why do you suspect me? Do I look like a killer? If you keep asking me questions, someone might end up being murdered.
So, no Mr. Bodinia?
I knew him. He appreciated me as the tortured master I am, until his money issues. Then, he lost interest. Don't bother me.
May I help you?
Nice to see you again, Mr. Venison.
We at Venison Insure Care value our associates.
Say hi to the missus for me.
You may pass on that salutation personally to my partner who is on the premises. May I help you?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
We at Venison Insure Care are dedicated to moving forward with law enforcement cooperation.
So can you tell me where you were on the night of the murder?
At the time of the murder, I was resting on a sleep receptacle within this domicile. Our client and the unit known as me were transacting a policy change to his personal plan.
What about your wife?
I cannot account for my partner's exact location on the night in question, but I trust her to be above scrutiny.
Were you acquainted with Mr. Bodinia?
Venison Insure Care provides coverage for many dynamic social influences. Mr. Bodinia was a valued client. We were committed to giving him the very best in life insurance policies.
Who stands to inherit his insurance money?
The client's twin sibling, whom I have not had the pleasure of meeting in person. Have a nice day. We value your commitment to catching criminals.
Hey, Sammy. Long time no see.
One of these days, I'll get you and make it stick.
Maybe. But today ain't that day. I didn't have nothing to do with this one. Hey, Sam. Long time no see.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Nobody's stopping ya. I'm clean.
So what were you up to on the night of the murder?
I was in a card game with the boss and some other guys. The boss can back me up on this.
You'd better hope your story checks out.
I'm clean.
I'll bet you didn't know Mr. Bodinia.
Not personally, but the boss and him had business together.
I'll bet the boss put out a hit on Mr. Bodinia.
You'd better watch out, Seal Boy. Some days you might wind up as the guest of honor at a fish marriage. I'm clean. So long, Sammy. Watch out for the East River on your way out.
Got anything for me?
Seems like we keep running into each other.
Yeah, you're like the flu. You just keep coming back.
I hope this time you aren't going to jail.
What you looking for? A medal? Why don't you butt out of my business? Got anything for me?
Seems like we keep running into each other.
Yeah, you're like the flu. You just keep coming back.
I hope this time you aren't going to jail.
What you looking for? A medal? Why don't you butt out of my business? Got anything for me?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
My business likes to cooperate with the law.
So can you tell me where you were on the night of the murder?
Me and the boys were playing cards at Bell.
Will the boys swear you were with them last night? At Bell's?
Yeah, Vinny was there. He'll testify for me. At Bell's.
Were you acquainted with Mr. Bodinia?
He called me in to help him with some financial troubles.
You help with financial troubles?
Why not? Some egg guy needs money, no questions asked. So I loan him some money.
And if he can't pay?
Oh, they pay up. They always pay up. So long, sucker.
Yeah, this is Bells.
Is this Bell?
Who's that sound like, Jughead? I'm the janitor.
I am Detective Sammy Seal, and I would like to ask you a few questions.
Yeah, okay, Flatfoot, hit me.
I'm afraid I can't hit you through the phone.
Oh, a wise guy, huh? Ask your questions before I hang up.
Were the individuals Lone Shark and Mr. Vinagroom present at the card game last night?
Yeah, sure. Lone Shark was there. I don't recall seeing Vinny, though.
Thank you. You have really helped me out on the case.
Whatever, screw.
We're sorry, the number you are calling cannot be reached or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and call again.
Seems like the twin of Bodinius is hard to get a hold of.
Carlton!
Is this the Garden Beautiful Club?
Yes, I am Lady Theodora Buck. How can I help you?
I need to know if Madame Butterfly was at your convention last night. Unfortunately, no. The clubs overran the place to abandon the station and allow the forces of chaos to take hold. That's okay. Goodbye.
We're sorry, the number you are calling cannot be reached or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and call again.
Seems like the twin of Bodinius is hard to get a hold of.
Hello, Sammy. Anything I can do to help out?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Seriously, Sammy? Me? All right, ask away. Chin chin, old boy. Hello, Sammy. Anything I can do to help out?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Seriously, Sammy? Me? All right, ask away.
So can you tell me where you were on the night of the murder?
Why on earth would you ask such a stupid question?
I see, so you have something to hide, eh?
Sammy, you know where I was. You were with me at the Hook Line Cafe.
Oh, really? What did I order?
Drat, I don't remember. Hello, Sammy. Anything I can do to help out?
The body has moved. Did you see it?
Sorry, Sammy. My glasses need cleaning. I didn't see anything. Hello, Sammy. Anything I can do to help out?
Get all the suspects together. It's time I revealed who the murderer really is.
That was fast. Okay, I'll round them up.
I have called you all here to discuss my findings on the case. Someone sitting here in this very room is the murderer.
No, duh.
And I am going to expose that person here tonight by using evidence to piece together what happened on the night of the murder. So let's get down to business.
Sammy, shouldn't we clean up the body?
It must be disturbing.
Don't break my concentration. I knew from the very beginning there could be only one plausible culprit for the crime. My assistant, Wormy.
What? This time you've gone too far, Sammy. I'm not putting up with this sham any longer.
Don't you want to stick around and see how you kill Bodinia?
I'm not interested in hearing the fanciful ramblings of a blubber-rich narcissist with the intellectual development of a tube worm.
Wait, Wormy. He took that a bit personal.
So, tell us how the worm did it.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that one.
Okay, but it won't be much of a finale. Wormy took the handcuffs. That night, Wormy and I were at the Hook Line Cafe. Or so I thought. Wormy had given me the slip. He traveled all the way to Bodinia's apartment.
Oh, do I get a speaking part? I'm not sure. I could do my own stunts. An orangutan? He could give me advice? Sorry, thought I heard something. Mosquito bite.
The alkaloid isn't strong enough. We've got to load this sucker up. Just like the sign of fall, Sammy will love this case. I had better add some red paint to throw people off.
Why did you do it, Wormy? Why? Now you must go to jail.
No, I am not.
Wormy? You're back to go to jail.
No, actually. You see, I called the cops. I told them you did it. Just kidding. Let's drop this case.
Okay. I have called you all here to discuss my findings on the case. Someone sitting here in this very room is the murderer. No, duh.
And I am going to expose that person here tonight by using evidence to piece together what happened on the night of the murder. So let's get down to business.
Sammy, shouldn't we clean up the body?
It must be disturbing.
Don't break my concentration. I knew from the very beginning there could be only one plausible culprit for the crime. Madame Butterfly. I wasn't expecting her to take it so hard. So, anyone want to hear how it really happened?
Yes, sure, go ahead.
Unbeknownst to everyone, Madame Butterfly and Mr. Bodinia were having an affair, but he broke off the relationship.
Why have you come here? I told you our relationship is concluded. We have nothing to discuss, so if you don't mind.
I won't let you get away with this. Look at me when I'm talking to you.
No, wait! Don't do anything you'll regret later!
I regret nothing, you ruby-headed fink. That should teach you to trifle with a lady's affections, you greasy fat slob.
That is how it happened. A shock
love nest, shame, murder. At least I think it happened that way.
That accusation is absolutely ludicrous.
Nope, you go to jail.
I want my lawyer.
Case closed.
I want my lawyer.
I knew from the very beginning there could be only one plausible culprit for the crime. Loan Shark. Where is he?
Now I've got you. Now this may look a certain way, but it's a mafia thing, okay? It's gonna be you and me, Shark versus Seal.
But I haven't told them how you did it.
Oh, I can handle that. Let me tell you what I did. I walked up to him.
Oh, hello, how are you?
Then I grabbed him and slapped him and crunched him and smashed him. And I'm going to do the same thing with you. Let's find somewhere private, then I'll smash you. Nice and secluded. Let's have a go. Smash you. All powder. Smash. Smash.
Now my name is carved in stone. The ground is my eternal home.
Alas, poor Sammy, I hardly knew ye. Actually, I knew ye quite well. Well enough to know that epitaph is very fitting. Rest in peace, old friend.
Well, Wormy, I guess it's case closed.
Yes?
I still feel like something's missing.
Honestly, Sammy, I wouldn't bother my head about that. Nothing in your career adds up completely. Loan Shark is behind bars, and we've got spaghetti to eat. Hey, can I get a photograph?
Sure.
Say cheese. Thanks.
Wormy? I can't see anything.
I can't see anything either.
knew from the very beginning there could be only one plausible culprit for the crime. The Dark Stranger.
Who's that? Oh, there he is.
I shall now reconstruct the happenings on the night of the murder.
Fantastic! Soon I'll have enough dark matter to make a fortune.
Then I may leave the closet.
Well, let's not get hasty, Dark Man. You can't go out just.
Listen, Bodinia, if you keep stalling, I'll suck out your soul through your ear.
Now, before you do anything drastic, you should know something. I am a sovereign citizen, and I...
Daddy warned me I had a bad temper.
And that is what happened. What was that?
Someone turned out the lights.
One does not simply challenge the Dark Stranger and live. You are coming with me.
I think I found the fuse box.
What?
Now you will burn. Soon I shall partake of your broth. So you managed to escape. Come find me in my lair, if you dare. There is no escape. You will drown in darkness.
No? You're the one who is gonna die. What a stupid head. Well, Wormy, I guess it's case closed.
Yes?
I still feel like something's missing.
Honestly, Sammy, I wouldn't bother my head about that. Nothing in your career adds up completely. The Dark Stranger is no more, and we've got spaghetti to eat. Hey, can I get a photograph?
Sure.
Say cheese. Thanks.
I knew from the very beginning there could be only one plausible culprit for the crime. Mrs. Venison.
How dare you accuse my wife of a crime she did not commit? You had better bring some proof to the table.
I am about to reconstruct the happenings that night. So, on the night of the murder, Mrs. Venison told me Bodinia tried to offer her a drink.
Enchanté. You are the crystallization of beauty. Join me for a cool, relaxing glass of wine.
She readily agreed.
A toast to the future.
This is grape juice, kids.
Oh, I must confess,
Oh, what is it that you are guilty of?
the crime of love. I am in love with you.
Let us fly!
Excuse me, the phone is ringing.
You promised to take me to the escargot.
Not now, my love. Someone else is here. Oh, it is you. Let us talk of love.
Why did you make me do it, my love? I shall forever remember your eggy eyes.
And that is how it happened. She killed the thing she loved. It pains me to do this to an old acquaintance like Mrs. Venison, but justice must be served.
What the heck?
No, honey, no!
She goes to jail.
Hello, Sammy. Just thought I'd drop in for a visit. You're looking pretty good.
Thanks, Wormy.
It seems those charges you brought against Mrs. Venison didn't stick. The judge said it all made sense, but he couldn't believe she did it.
What about Mr. Venison?
Due to a host of charges, 800 years in prison.
Case closed? I knew from the very beginning there could be only one plausible culprit for the crime.
Please don't pick me. Please don't pick me. Please don't pick me.
Mr.
Oh,
Vinegroon.
Don't worry, bruv, I'll back you up.
I shall now explain how and why Mr. Vinegroon killed Bodinia. On the night of the murder, Lone Shark said he was playing cards at Bell's.
Okay, boys, let's get down to business.
Where's Vinny?
Oh, he's out doing a job. Keep it to yourself, got me?
The alibi had been prepared. Now the stage is set for the murder. Vinegroon makes his entrance. Vinny's here.
Oh, drat, did I throw my wallet in the trash again? Huh? How did you get in here?
Lone Shark sends his regards.
Oh no! Oh.
I sure settled his hash. Wait a minute. How did he get the trash can off? Also, the body was over... What the heck? This doesn't add up.
That is most definitely how it happened.
Oh, this is so dumb.
I have waited a long time for this. The day when I take you down.
Time to
Look,
die,
load a gun.
Seal Boy.
Watch out, he has a weapon.
Oh, wait a second.
I'm gonna fill you full of so many holes you look like a Swiss cheese.
Oh, you're right.
I'll fill you full of holes. Those mags out. You're too dangerous to be left alive. Come on, reload. I'll fill you full of holes.
Justice triumphs. Well, Wormy, I guess it's case closed. I knew from the very beginning there could be only one plausible culprit for the crime. Turkey. So this is how he murdered Mr. Bodinia. Having Bodinia as a patron was a dream come true for Turkey. Until the money ran out.
I'm sorry, Durkee, I just can't pay you right now. I've got a lot on my mind these days.
But I must have money. I need to eat.
Artists eat? I thought artists made art for free.
You don't understand. You are my next masterpiece.
No, don't do it, don't do it, don't do
You really should thank me. I am going to make you immortal. I shall make you a god. Why does it stink? And that is what happened.
Yeah, that checks out.
Definitely, Durkee did it.
The wheels of justice turn very slowly, but when they turn, they turn.
Hello, Sammy. Just thought I'd drop in for a visit. You look worse than I expected. All this for a knife wound?
This happened at the hospital.
How?
They tried to take me through the revolving door.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Sammy. The worst part of it is that bird got off on a plea of insanity. He's living it up at that Happy Arms insane asylum. I hear they even have jacuzzis there.
Case closed.
Hello, Mr. Durkee. Shall we discuss your...
My problem.
You consider it a problem?
Nope.
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 No.
Get on with it.
I intend to.
Then do it.
I will. How about we do some disassociation? Go back to when these violent tendencies started.
It began when I murdered my girlfriend.
Are you okay?
Some other time, sucker! Once more, I have breached the wall of time. Shall I ever stop, or shall I go on until the end of time itself? The last bird on Earth. Oh, this is stupid.
I knew from the very beginning there could be only one plausible culprit for the crime. Mr.
It's me! I confess! It was I who terminated Mr. Bodinia.
Honey!
I shall explain how it happened.
But I'm supposed to do the reconstructing of the happenings.
No. I can't run from my technical mishaps anymore. It is against our company slogan. Build the future of tomorrow now, this day, working with key efficiency for truthful progress and diverse changing outcomes.
Well now, it is midnight, and my big fat butt is in its big fat seat. It is time to become the voice of crime. Who's there?
I just blew in off the street.
If it isn't the boringly honest Mr. Venison, I don't suppose you've come to offer me one of those dependable but unimaginative policies of yours.
No. I've come to tell you, you're rotten, see? And me and the dame are crashing out of this joint.
How predictably trite of you. You disappoint me. I had hoped we could do business.
I don't work with guys who cheat on their income taxes.
This nation was founded by men who resented taxation.
That's un-American.
Your threats of violence affect me very little because I have a tiny gun.
That is how the events transpired.
Of all the guys in all the juice joints,
Skip it.
My husband deserves a medal.
Yeah, everyone hates tax dodgers. What?
What's income tax?
Allow me to explain. The U.S. federal government imposed the first federal income tax on August 5th, 1861, the purpose of which was to help fund the American Civil War. It was only in 1894 that the first peacetime income tax was passed through the Wilson-Gorman tariff. Of course, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled it unconstitutional under the 10th Amendment, forbidding any powers not expressed in the U.S. Constitution, and there being no power to impose any
Wormy.
other than a direct tax by appointment.
Wormy. Cuff him?
Oh yes, sorry, Sammy.
it is a far, far better thing I do now than I have ever done.
War and Peace?
It's a quote from Anne of Green Gables, you dunce.
I must admit, at first I was stumped, but after a while, the obvious became more obvious. You see before you the murderer.
It's a lie!
Whatever.
You fake your own death.
Me? Prove it then.
Oh, I intend to. First, I will need the cooperation of everyone in this room. Close your eyes and imagine your mind is a toilet. We are going back in time. Not so far back. We're skipping the War of 1812. Just back to the night of the murder. Mrs. Venison told me Bodinia tried to offer her a drink.
Pardon me, madame. Care for a drink?
Sorry, but I don't drink before bed.
Oh, I just remembered. I have a detail in my insurance policy that needs fixing.
Fine, I'll take a look at it.
This was all a part of Bodinia's plan. He needed a witness.
We are all creatures of habit, after all. Strangers in the night exchanging glances. Wouldn't you agree that we are images of light projected by a madman? Hold that thought. I have to get something.
Now the stage is set for the murder. Tinagroon makes his entrance.
Vinny's here.
He had already prepared the dummy gunshot in advance. Pow! Fake but convincing gunshot. He then used the red paint he stole from Derby.
Oh no! Venison and Shirkhair will have to pay for this!
I'll just let myself out.
And that is the way it really happened.
What was the motive for Bodinia faking his own death?
I can think of a few reasons. Maybe to hide his ugly face from the public.
He did it for the insurance money and to escape his debts with Loan Shark.
Yeah, you still owe me, Eggman.
Cuff him, Wormy.
How is he going? Oh, I see.
All trussed up and ready for the big house, Sammy.
Another case closed.
Yeah, get over yourself.
I knew from the very beginning there could be only one plausible culprit for the crime. That guy right there. Stop him! Let me explain how this unassuming cabbie killed Mr. Bodinia. It all began with Bodinia ordering a pizza.
No, I want a pizza with prune toppings and wasabi stuffed crust. Oh, okay. I wonder what he meant by that. How long have you been there? What do you want? Oh, maybe it was about that $50,000 on my taxi tab. Couldn't they send someone this poor? Why don't you say anything? I'm not used to people who don't socialize with me. No! I'll kill you!
Needless to say, the cabbie didn't have time to scrub away all of the blood, so there was still some left when the police arrived. Even though the cabbie committed a terrible crime, I feel he might have been justified. That pizza was a travesty.
The cycle of violence in our society is a growing problem. Video games in particular are a concern as more and more we are seeing these images of terror projected from our televisions into our household. Children, especially young boys, are most affected. Therefore, we should take proper precautions to neutralize these violent tendencies lest they eventually cause the collapse of our way of life. Only through the elimination of violence can we achieve world peace. By the way, Sammy is okay. He had a parachute. You're still here?